Hey guys, Chad here from HR4 Racing. Got a lot of good things happening. Wanting to show you a few things. We got the electricity done. Every bit of it's done. All the wiring, the outlets are in, all our outlets, the 220s, all the lights, and that's pretty good. Now we can work in here in the dark. And some really exciting news. Well, we're not racing this weekend for more than one reason. It got rained out. It's getting rained out. It's raining this weekend. But here's our engine we've been running. Little old 318. And you know, I've talked in the past about we had another engine that we were going to at some point swap out. Well, we finally got the heads, and it is right here. All right, I got it put together. Other than a few things, I'm gonna change these freeze plugs out, front and back, and we're gonna paint the heads. And I have to swap my oil pan out. This ain't the oil pan we run. I just got it covered up. The oil pan we run is on the engine that's in the car. If you've seen before in the past, I've swapped oil pans back and forth. But yeah, so I got to get this engine out. So that's what I'm gonna be working on, getting this engine out. Good engine, man. We've had a lot of luck with this engine. It's pretty good. But it's similar to that engine. There's not a whole lot of difference, but in the same way there is a lot of difference. They're both 318s. Why pull a 318 out and put another little 318 in it? Well, this 318 has all stock original parts. It's not balanced in any way. It's just, you know, we're only capable of turning like 6,500 with it. I mean, we could turn more, but I don't dare to. I'm afraid it'll fly apart. And that's where it really hurts is, and it's a little low on power, so we got to run a low gear, and we can only turn 6,500. If you're watching our videos, we're pretty good, but from about halfway down the straightaway toward the end, they pull away from us. They got a little more power. They can run a little higher gears than we can. But this one, it has better rods in it. It's still stock rods. They're just not factory rods. You know, they're good aftermarket rods. It's been balanced really well. Got a little bit better cam in it. It just got all better parts in it, so it's gonna have a little more horsepower that we need, and we're gonna be able to twist this thing harder. So we're hoping that's gonna put us right where we need to be, and we'll have this in first spare. And who knows, you know, at some point we may make this engine a little better because it's been such a good engine. But let's get to work. Alright, we got to take the front clip off. That's the first thing we got to do. But one thing I've learned about racing is if you make your car easy, simple, and quick to work on, it makes your life a whole lot easier. Watch this. See what I mean? Hey guys, it's another day. I had to stop. I had to stop what I was doing yesterday. I had to go get a couple things. I got tied up, but now I gotta get the radiator out, so I have to get my water out without trying to make a mess. I'm gonna show you how I do that. First thing I do is I figured out I can use a transfer pump and get it, just a cheap one, you know, and get it out of the radiator from the inlet on the radiator. And I'll get as much as I can out first, like that. And that'll just siphon, you know. But the reason I do that first is once I get the radiator down so low, I can take the top hose off without making a mess. I don't know how well you hear it raining pretty loud. It's looking up there now. Pretty hard storm. But now we can take our top hose off. It's got about a gallon now from the inlet. That's usually about as much as you can get out. Now, get the top hose off. A tiny amount, I mean just a splash usually come out, but I keep a pan down there to catch it. And there you go. No mess there. Now I'll take the top back and I'll suck the water out through the water net before I take anything else off. Put your hand over the other end of the radiator and it helps suck it. And just like that, we'd save 2 gallons of antifreeze. Ready to, it's clean, you don't have to do nothing with it. It's ready to go back in the car when you put your antifreeze back in. Now we gotta take the fuel pump out. It's easier for me to get to the water hose, pull it off. Set your gaskets aside. You can see how much easier it is to get in there without your fuel pump out of the way. Without your fuel pump in the way, you can reach right in there and grab and do whatever you want with it, you know. But I usually put This is a pan that goes underneath a water heater, or you can get them bigger and square for like a washing machine or something. And I usually put that underneath there because they're pretty big. You can't really tell from the camera really, but they're really big. And they're not very tall either, so if you don't have much room under your car, you know, it'll fit under there good. But I put it under there, and that way there's whatever water's left, you know, sometimes it's running from multiple places, and you can catch most of it in that pan. See? Hardly no water at all. And that's why I do it like that. And that's why I use a vacuum cleaner. Now there's still water in the engine, but when you pull your engine out, you know, you have to be careful and still catch some that's going to come out. I mean, there's still a little bit in this radiator, but we got it out so we can get our radiator out without making a mess. I mean, there's nothing there, you know what I mean? So now I'll be able to pull my radiator out. Just be careful. Kind of keep it tilted back, and then I can pour the rest out. Once I get the radiator out without making any mess, and I'm going to save all my water. Hey guys, we're getting ready to pull this thing out. Chase is back now. He's right there, getting cherry picker ready. He's been gone on a road trip, on a work trip. But the engine's all ready to pull out, and we're about to hook up to it and jerk that thing out of there. Doing that. Oh yeah. Set to watch the. Hold up. This is what you gotta watch. We gotta take the plug in. We gotta take the plug in. That's what we gotta do. Oh man, it's leaning now. Ah. Sorry.
Do y'all need a pan?
Yeah.
Where?
Chase it. Rolling her. Oh man. Just set it down. I'll back it up now. Just watch the plug right here, and I'll just keep it from missing. Alright. Hold on, let me get the plug.
full.
You heard what's bad.
I'll get it up over it and then we can put it back in.
So, do you get anything from Walmart?
No, not that I know of.
Tasty.
So what happened, see that oil plug? I remember there was something to it, but I couldn't remember what it was. We ain't pulled this out in a little while now. But we have to pull that plug out for it to clear to come up out of there, and we forgot about it. I had the oil drained out, but there's some more in there, you know. It's tilted back when it's in the car or something. So when we lifted up, it was more level, and it all came running out when we pulled the plug. We had to pull the plug out there at the last second to get it to clear, and it made a mess. But and we got it up out of there now. See? Chase had to go get the towels out of the trailer. You get oil all over you?
Just my hand. I tried to catch it, but there's too much.
Tried to catch the oil with your hand?
Yeah.
He was worried about it getting on the floor, I guess. Maybe I booby trapped him, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you ready to pull it the rest of the way out of here? Hold up right there. Let's come up a little bit more. All right. All right, so now what we got to do is we got to take this oil pan off this engine. This is the little engine here. We got to take it off, and we got to put it on this engine. We got to swap the oil pans. Chase is gonna take it off. I'm sitting in a chair. I'm just gonna sit here and watch him. He got his socket stuck underneath the bolt. You gonna be able to get it out?
I don't know.
Hey guys, I thought I would show you this windage tray. We got it all figured out. Got it on last night. Me and Chase did. Took both of us figured out though. It's kind of tricky because this pickup, it has a bracket on up under here. Ain't no way you'll be able to see it, but up under here, we had to figure out how to get it bolted onto this stud before. There's a nut that holds it on, and then this windage tray goes on, and it's got adjusters under the windage tray to adjust the height. So it's pretty tricky. It's pretty tricky to get it together and get it fit right. We had to fabricate the windage tray a little bit also, but we got it on there. So now we're fixing to get the oil pan on. My friend, he fixed it, that leak I was telling you about. He fixed it today, right here. So it's all fixed where it was leaking, and we're ready to put it on now. So that's what we're gonna do. Well, we got the oil pan on. And Chase has taped all this up because we hadn't painted the heads. We didn't paint the heads before we bolted them on.
Yeah.
So Chase is fixing to paint the heads, ain't you? Before he falls asleep. He spent the last 2 hours taping all this up.
I don't allow overspray.
Yeah, so go for it, buddy. All right, there it is. It's all painted up, looking pretty now, ready to go in the car. Me and Chase are we're gonna put it in tomorrow, ain't we?
Yeah, hopefully.
That's the plan. That's the plan. So we got it all ready to go in, and I guess sometime in the morning we'll start putting it in.
Yeah. And not scratch it up. Get
Without
it
scratching it up.
I'm just kidding.
It'll look pretty once.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna call it a night. Hey guys, we got this thing almost ready to start. Everything's put back together. Even got the nose piece bumper on. Chase has gone on a road trip again. I keep saying road trip. Gone on a work trip on the road. But I'm gonna wait for him to come back before we start it. You know, it'd be pretty bad to start it without him here, right? But I've got to get this fuel out of the car. We run with the other engine, with the engine over there. We've been running half 110 and half 93, and this engine we're gonna run just all 110. So I gotta get it out. I guess there's plenty of ways you can do it, but I got this electric fuel pump here. I strapped on here. This is my main fuel line coming from the tank. My fuel line coming from the tank. So I just hooked it on this electric fuel pump, and we are gonna pump it into that gas can. So here we go. There she goes. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Pumping away. Pumping away. That's the easy way to do it. You don't gotta get no gas in your mouth like that. Alright guys, we got the racing fuel now. And we got Chase now. He's back from his work trip.
I fixed the door.
He fixed the door, yeah. And we're gonna finish getting this thing ready to fire up and fire it up. Remember that antifreeze we saved? We use driven brake-in oil. BR brake-in oil. It works real good.
Pretty sure you stand on the side.
I'll stand right here. Alright, so we're fixing to prime it. Fixing to prime the engine, get some oil pressure in there.
Going that way?
Yeah.
Nope, we have oil pressure. So that's good. That's good news.
Yep, got oil pressure. We got oil pressure.
Oh.
Alright, we're fixing to start it. we're gonna pump some more oil pressure up before we start it and try to get the fuel in our bowls here.
We go ahead.
Yeah, switch off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel good? I got fuel in the bowls.
You gonna start it?
Yeah, I reckon.
Okay. Is that off my throttle? My foot tube? Is that? It ain't gonna get caught up on it.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna let you get it running.
Turn the switch on.
Alright, I'm gonna let you get it running. I'll turn the key over,
Yeah,
but just tell me when you want me to
okay.
hold it. Ready?
Yeah.
What is that?
The belt
It broke?
coming apart.
Got all that freaking stuff?
No? Well, that's probably not in line. Alright, we had an issue. Our belt came apart. We changed the bracket, put our old brackets on. We think one of the brackets was bent a little bit and thrown it out of line. That kind of sucked, but we're fixing to start it back up and try it again. Alright, you ready?
Yep, switch is on. You got throttle.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Dang gummit, man. Why is it doing that?
That's what I was gonna say, we need to shut it off before we get too far.
Hey guys, it's a few days after when we last started the engine. The belt, when we started it, the belt started rolling off again, and we started checking into it a little further and figured out the problem. The problem was the dampener, the harmonic balancer. It's an ATI super dampener. So it on a Chrysler small block, the super dampener. We did some research on it, and everybody's had the same problem. It's not. Apparently, they didn't get the alignment right on the Chrysler small block. And the best I could figure, it looks like it's about 3/16 off. It's about 3/16 out. And we found a water pump shim kit from All Star Performance makes it. See, actually there's several shim kits you can get, but in this particular one, you can use 2 of them. Comes with 3 separate pieces, but 2 of them seems to be about the right width to get it really almost perfect. On my calipers, it's out of line about 0.18, and these shims here comes real close to 0.18. I mean, like it's like 0.17, and so I feel like it's close enough, you know, thousandth off. That's pretty good. But anyhow, that's a good fix for it. There's plenty of room on your water pump alignment pin there. It's over 1/4 of an inch, so you can put these shims on it no problem. And on their power steering pump, we're just using washers to space it out. I went to the store and just got different thickness washers got it pretty close to right. It's pretty easy to space it out. If you had an alternator, I don't know. We don't run an alternator, but that's where we're at. All right, so I got it put back together. There you go. And everything looks really good. It all lines up good. I feel real good about it, but I'm gonna wait for Chase to get back. He's on another work trip out of town. When he gets back, we'll start it up, break it in. All right, Chase is back now, and we just primed the engine again and fixing to fire it up. So fingers crossed. Let me get some gas. Yeah, just switch on. Yeah. Fuel in the back. Some fuel in the front. So we got it broke in. Everything seemed real good, didn't it, buddy?
Yeah, it was good.
We just had we had one issue when we first started it. It ran out of gas. The front bowl, the floats, the needle valve, needle valve stuck on the front bowl, and it ran out of gas. So we had to take the bowl off and clean the needle valve. So, but you know, we'll still tune on it and adjust the lash again and go over things, check everything over this next week. But we're gonna plan on racing this coming up weekend. Hopefully everything.
It's not a points race. I found that out.
Oh, it's not a points race?
They're having double points race for the next points. So it'll be a while till the next points race.
Okay, but
Should be,
that's good.
That's okay with me.
Yeah.
Get some more, figure out this engine.
Yeah, that's good. That'll give us some time to get everything sorted out with the new engine.
I'm not even sure if we're racing Saturday yet. They haven't posted classes because they're having the vintage stock cars, whatever.
Yeah.
So they haven't posted the classes yet.
Okay.
But
Well, hopefully we'll get a race this weekend. And the belt did good. It did good. We fixed that problem. But anyhow, I guess we're gonna wrap up this video. Want to wrap it up?
sure. I don't know. What did I say? Like and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe.
I guess.
For racing.
Whatever you want to say. Anyhow, yeah, subscribe if you will, and we'll see you next time.